Hello everyone, and welcome back to Apocalypse in Depth. This is the series that gives you everything you need to know about the terrifying world-ending event that will probably happen pretty soon now, considering how things are going. So in light of this inevitability, we're gonna learn about Trilobites! I know. You either don't know what they are, were, or are bored with me for making an educational video. But don't you worry, this is not an educational channel. In this video, I will show you how to use trilobite fossils to protect yourself during and after the apocalypse. This is important, I swear. First, some background. Trilobites lived during the early Cambrian period and went extinct 300 million years later. The Cambrian period is when Earth had a bunch of cool sea creatures, and pretty much nothing on land, and was probably the time when Cthulhu began to dream the depths. They lived underwater and crawled on the seafloor like creepy sea bugs, because they were creepy sea bugs related to spiders and other scary things with too many legs. There are a bunch of different species of trilobites, so I'm going to go with the most commonly recognized species that I call the proto-pillbug, for obvious reasons. The obvious reason is that pillbugs look like that species of trilobites. Because they went extinct a super long time ago, only fossils with their exoskeletons are left. But these fossils, they hold incredible power. Power that we can harness to help us survive the apocalypse. I bet you thought that I was nuts talking about trilobites in the apocalypse video, but I assure you, I was already nuts long before this. You knew what you were getting into, choosing to watch these videos. Step 1 of trilobite protection is to find some trilobite fossils. You can probably find them on the internet, at black markets in at least 3 countries, at the bottom of the pit of nightmares, outside if you look hard enough, or in museums. Duh. If none of these options work for you, don't worry, I have a backup. Find a picture of a trilobite and print it out. Then, tape it to a rock. It probably works the same as a fossil. Probably. Step 2 is to make a salt and cinnamon circle. The salt is to keep the demons out, and the cinnamon is for taste. Draw a mushroom cloud in the center of the circle to direct the energy of the trilobite into apocalypse protection. Then stand in the circle and scream at the moon. This step is really important because you must ask the moon for guidance before proceeding or risk the moon curse. And the moon curse sucks. Step 3 is to listen to the moon's answer. If it says nothing, you have to swallow the fossil. If it says something, you better follow the instructions. The moon will most likely tell you to swallow the fossil, so do that. Once you've completed this step, your body will emit an eerie glow visible at night. This glow means that you are protected and now have resistance to enemy trilobites. You can rest easy in your apocalypse bunker knowing that you are safe from the invading army of trilobites seeking to reclaim the Earth. You're welcome! I've been ReynaduNoctis, currently perceiving the void. Like and subscribe if you want more jokes. Don't subscribe if you're afraid of the truth. And know that ramen is the best defense against ghosts. In my next video, I'll be telling you about how tongs are the best martial weapon. I'll see you next time.